Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to our Daily Women's Devotional, I Am Loved, edited by Carolyn Rathbun Sutton. Today is April 22nd, and the title of our devotional is We Are Epistles, written by Ophelia A. Pagan. We have two Bible verses. The first one is 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 2. You are our epistle, written in our hearts, known and read by all men. The second one is Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. And the king will answer and say to them, Assuredly I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of the least of these my brethren, you did it to me. Ophelia writes, It was past 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Abel, my husband, Dale, our son, and I were hungry. We were in the area of Mercedes, where our eldest daughter lived. We had thought to eat with her, but she wasn't home. Dale called to her and asked where the nearest Thai restaurant was where we would eat. Through the conversation, he was directed to where we could find the place. Without much ado, we found it. This was not a busy time of day, so the owner was also serving as a waitress. She welcomed us and waited for our order. In a short time, while we were enjoying the meal, we engaged her in conversation since we could speak in Thai. She was very gracious, speaking to us as if we had known her for a long time. We finished our lunch and paid the bill and tip, but the woman continued to engage us in conversation. Later, we mentioned to her that our first daughter and her family who reside in town suggested that we come to this restaurant. Then my husband showed our daughter's picture to the owner. When she recognized our daughter through the picture shown by my husband, she looked at him and me intently. With a big smile, she exclaimed, I'm not surprised that you and your wife are very gracious and friendly. Your daughter and her family are very similar to you. Wow, what a compliment to be told we were gracious and friendly when it was only our first time to meet and talk with her. That is why my husband and I have adopted Matthew 25, verse 40, as one of the guiding principles in our lives. Not only are we letters, according to the Apostle Paul, to be read by people, but we also must remember that whatever we do to others, either bad or good, we truly are doing it to Jesus. Ophelia A. Pagan and her husband just came back from Hawaii, where they ministered to the members of the Molokai and Lanai churches for a year and a half. They recently returned to California, United States of America, to be near their children and minister again to their grandchildren. Friends, we should always be on our best behavior, whether we are at home with our families or out in public in a restaurant, because we are definitely open books to the world. You want to give your best foot forward. You want to show people that Jesus lives inside of you. This devotional showed that mother, that family, raised her daughter right, because the waitress said that she showed that she was gracious and friendly just because she knew her daughter. I pray that when people see my children, that they can also say the same thing, and it reflects Jesus Christ. I hope that you guys are blessed, you enjoyed today's devotional, and I will see you again tomorrow.